What is up, everyone on YouTube? And today we have huge news for Epic 7, and this is probably, in my opinion, one of the biggest patches because they're introducing a free-to-play PvP mode that was implemented in the beginning of this year, but actually in Draft. And you can see at the title, it's going to say Draft Arena. So Draft mode, it was originally only available to be played in private matches, which means you had to have friends, or you had to wait for random people to join and you can play. But now there's going to be an official queue, so you can actually keep playing. You don't actually have to wait for people to fill in. You don't have to wait your turn. And you're going to see that there's going to be 3 videos here. One talking about the Draft Arena, one talking about the new special side stories, and another one talking about dynamic pets. And also we have another update preview featuring some new units coming out that we'll actually take a peek at. So let's actually look at the new units coming out right now together. So I haven't really seen all of it. I just looked at some small bits, but we saw, I think that was... I'm pretty sure this is ML Tamarin because we already have a Tamarin skin. I don't really think there's units that have more than one skin. So I do believe this will be ML Tamarin, which has been long awaited. We have another unit here. I'm pretty sure that's a new unit, but I'm pretty sure the new theme is rock band stuff, which is kind of going to be showcased in the new side story. And you can see that it's pretty cool. A lot of these units look amazing. It's very reminiscent of a certain anime, which I won't mention. But you can see that there's a ton of new units coming out. We have another badass waifu coming, wielding, I think it's a saber or a stick. It looks like a very big pointy stick. And we have another guy, kind of looks like Dingo in a way, but less crazy. Maybe it's ML Dingo. It's either ML Dingo or we already have an ML Dingo, but it might be Dark Dingo, or it's a completely new unit. This unit looks like Sid and Falconer Clary combined, which is kind of funny, but I do believe it's a new unit coming out. Maybe it'll be a new ML, maybe it's a new regular 5-star, maybe it'll be a 4-star or 3-star, we'll see. And we also have more units, right? So we have a ton of units being showcased here. I have no idea what this unit could be. This one looks pretty cool though. Is this ML Politis, I believe, because of the dolls? I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And then we also have this unit. This unit looks amazing. No idea what this unit could be. ML Senya, maybe? I think that was ML Senya. Let's get it again because of the spear on the left here, right? And then we have Young Senya. I believe this is the limited unit, right? Maybe it's a limited unit, might be a skin. And then I do believe we have Baby Senya also coming because the Epic 7 World Championship winner wanted Baby Senya as a skin here. Don't really know why, maybe he's into that kind of stuff, but yeah, those are the units and the, I guess, skins that we're previewing to be coming out soon, which look pretty cool. And yes, let's actually talk about the new pet system coming. So basically in the past, actually currently right now, you can actually change appearance to pets that you have in your inventory. But basically what's going to be changed is at the bottom here, you're going to see to any pet you've obtained from the journal. So any pet you've previously actually obtained, you can actually save it into your pet journal now, and you can actually switch it anytime. So you don't have to hoard those pets that you got from limited events. You can actually just discard them for the currency now, and later on, once you actually want to change them into that pet, you can actually do it. So you can see if the record of a pet has been acquired and exists in the pet journal, you can find and transform the appearance of your own pet at any time. So just a QOL change for pets. A lot of people don't really care about how pets look, but honestly, some people like collecting them. I am also one of those. So this is a good change for people who like to collect pets. Also, you're going to see here, there's expedition improvements. So starting in February, you can acquire expedition depot rewards more quickly by getting additional points with the increased required energy. So it's kind of like just using more energy to get more points, which is great because expedition takes a ton of time and it's just not fun. So you can also collect all the rewards all at once, which is a nice QOL change. But basically, it's going to just take less time to actually do this, which is going to be great. And I'm very excited to actually be able to post all of the posters all at once and invite everyone at once, since you don't have to do it manual anymore. There's a lot of QOL coming to Expedition because honestly, everyone hated doing Expedition when it was required because it just gave super crazy rewards. And with this improvement, it'll take less time. And honestly, I think it'll take the same energy overall. It'll just take less time overall, which is just a great change because if you do your expeditions on the last day, it can take up to 3 hours, sometimes even more, which is very annoying. So this change is very welcome to the game. And next we have the side story that I mentioned with the rock heroes. I believe on the left, the silhouette is ML Tamarin, which should be releasing. On the right, that might be another ML unit, but it might be just a regular unit. We never really know until Smilegate announces. It might be an ML unit that already exists that I'm forgetting about, but I'm drawing a blank right now, but hopefully ML Tamarin looks pretty cool, and you can see that this side story will have a lot of rewards. I don't really know what it'll be about. If you guys are into the lore, you can see that there's going to be a lot of Rockstar stuff. I think that is like the new universe, so hopefully that means that it'll be available in the Midnight Theater or Moonlight Theater, and that means that they'll be available from the Blessing eventually as well. A pretty cool side story coming all around, and I'm pretty happy with the content coming to the game. And then last but certainly not least, we have the Draft Arena. I think this is the biggest change that everyone was awaiting. From day one, I've been saying I really wish they had Draft Arena in like a matchmaking system. I would play the crap out of it because it makes it so that newer players and old players are all on the same footing. Because if you guys didn't know, Draft Arena gives you a set list of units, and you have stats and all the sets already chosen for you, already built for you, and you can just choose these units as you guys can see on your screen here. For example, if it's your first turn, you get Apoc Ravi, Spectre Snare Rebellion. You can see all their gear, all their stats if you switch it over, and you don't have to actually have any gear or any units at all. You can even get units you don't own, which makes it really fun. You can play around with units you don't have, and you're going to see that they're adding this new Draft Arena. Now, it looks like on your screen here, this Draft Arena is going to be limited to certain times. I do believe because they're testing it and they don't want the servers to like overload, because if you think about it, regular World Arena is very limited to how many people who can play, but Draft Arena, it's like anyone can play at any stage of the game as long as you have it unlocked, and just seems like a very fun way to pass time while you're farming on your phone or on your computer or whatever, and just be able to just play PvP and enjoy battles without owning your heroes and equipment. So very fun. I think draft mode was one of the best things they could have done and added to the game. And you're going to see now they have a matchmaking system. Maybe they'll add more tournaments for it, which will make this a much more enjoyable experience. Now, obviously, the balancing, even now, it was not that great for draft mode, but I think because we'll have a lot more people playing, there'll be a lot more information and data, and Smilegate can actually balance accordingly. Now, I'm not saying Smilegate will balance correctly because they don't really have a good track record for doing good balance adjustments for the most part, but I think with draft mode, if people complain enough, because it looks like Smilegate responds to community feedback very well now, we'll just talk about some units to be nerfed, some units that need to be buffed. I'm pretty sure they'll have like a Q&A about it. And for me as well, as a content creator, I always voice my opinion on Smilegate. So if you guys have any comments about the Draft Arena, you can always let me know and I'll tell the devs. But for me, I definitely be playing the heck out of this. I'll probably be making a series for this because draft mode is like the most fun I've had in PvP, because you don't really have to stress about re-gearing units and stuff like that. You always have a set amount, and the meta only changes when, you know, these cards or the stats on these cards actually change. So you don't have to worry about people bringing out secret units and stuff like that, and stats are always available. So it's pretty fun to play, and I hopefully you guys can have fun playing it as well. I think this will be a very big hit for newer players and just players all in general. I think the top end players will still probably prefer regular World Arena, and they're probably worried about the player base not playing as much. But I think Draft Arena is the future, especially because people that are starting to play like this year, last year, even 2 years ago are very behind in gear and units. And with this Draft Arena, it makes it so that there's an area of content in the late game for PvP that people can compete and have fun with without having to have crazy amounts of time or money invested to catch up. So yeah, pretty excited for this Draft Arena. It's one of my, actually probably my most favorite change since I've started playing the game. I've always kind of said that there needs to be another like PvP game mode for free to play, and yeah, pretty close second, or like I'd say like another good change that I really liked was like the chess game that they had for that Midnight Gala Lilius event. But this one, Draft Arena, pretty excited, and I'm very excited for what can happen. And you're also going to see that there's actually going to be multiple builds here, so there's going to be different ways you can utilize the hero. So I believe you'll have 2 builds you can choose from. Also, I'm not sure if you can actually hide these stats from your opponent anymore. And also, you can actually refresh. So if you don't like the units you're given here, you can actually choose another unit that you want. So let's actually look at the recap here. It's available for heirs with the rank of 40 or higher. You can actually do it for 6 hours daily, 3 sessions of 2 hours each. And it looks like they're testing a lot of things because they have a reroll system, kind of like TFT or like Dota chess if you played that. And they also have different builds you can actually run on different units. So I'm very excited, very happy with these changes, and I think they had to actually test this a lot. So hopefully it's pretty balanced. If not, we'll be always waiting for balanced patches. But hopefully you guys are excited as I am for this Draft Arena. But yeah, these are the changes coming to the game. I'm not too sure when it will be implemented. There's not really a set guideline. I do believe it'll be within the next few weeks. For this one, the update preview with the new units, it says in the first half of 2024. The other ones, I think I missed if there was a date, but I'm pretty sure there's no date. You'll see Draft Arena coming in the first quarter. So if that means either January, February, or March, so very soon, So hopefully they'll update us very quickly because I am so excited for these changes, and I hope you guys are as well. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys will be playing Draft Arena. If you guys already play World Arena and RTA a lot, let me know also if you'll be switching from RTA mainly to Draft Arena. For me personally, I think I will play Draft Arena, especially because it seems more balanced, and hopefully they'll give more rewards, and even the RTA skin will be available for Draft Arena, hopefully, and that'll make it just more beneficial to play. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, if you guys found this fun to watch and you guys want to see more content like this, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video.